Welcome back to Jaunt Junkies. Today we are kicking tires again, but the wind is howling outside, and I know none of the audio is going to work, so I'm going to give you a rundown of the trailer, and as we do the rundown, I'll just overlay some clips from the exterior, and hopefully it all works out. The fifth wheel we're touring today is a Puma. They are Palomino brand, which is a subsidiary of Forest River, and it is the 289 Bunkhouse BHS, and it's about 34 feet long. It is a great little unit. It's not a full-time unit, it's a weekender's dream type unit. A lot of these Pumas are designed in a cost-effective way. That way you can get the most out of them and not break the bank. For example, this Puma, they have it list priced at just about $33,000. So you're getting a brand new 2021 trailer with maybe the coolest interior that I've seen for less than 35 grand. That's a great deal. The leveling system or stabilizing system on this trailer, it has your front jacks, of course, and then it has power rear stabilizer jacks. For a trailer of this size, the 4 points, that's what we have on our trailer, and it seems to work just fine. No reason to have a big 6-point leveling system or that, which adds, $10,000 to $20,000 on to the cost right on the top. Lots of storage all around the trailer, but unfortunately all the bins are locked up. So as we go around, you can see all the storage compartments and hatches and all that sort of stuff. I just can't get into them because this got delivered yesterday and they haven't had a chance to go through it at all. This trailer comes equipped with two 6,000-pound axles and 16-inch wheels, which is a really good combination for this size of a unit. One thing with this trailer a lot of us run into is not all of us are dually owners. And this trailer is one of those fifth wheels that probably is that 3/4 ton, 1 ton single rear wheel, depending on your configuration and setup, type of trailer. The dry weight on this trailer is 8,092 pounds. So fairly light for a dry weight. Then with everything loaded, maxed out, it can go to 10,350. Going around the slides, nice big slide. It just has the slide on one side, but it does have rack and pinion gearing for the slide, which, as I've mentioned before, that's what I prefer. On the back end, it does come with a 2-inch receiver, which is nice to put on a bike rack or those sort of things. Coming around the passenger side or the entry side of the fifth wheel, nice outdoor speakers for those that like to have some, music going outside, and a very large awning to give you that shade throughout the day.
Alright guys, welcome to the interior of this Puma. Right off, I am seeing modern cabinetry, modern colors, modern features. So it is such a refreshing thing to see other than floral, pink, and turquoise, and ugly colors that we are used to. One huge feature in this trailer is this giant barn door divider. It's a pretty hefty door, so if you need to lock away some kids or you got a sleeping baby, this is perfect for a little bit of soundproofing for you. So this is a bunk bed series, and let me show you what makes the bunk beds unique. So first off, I'm actually standing on a step here. Most bunk beds do not have these. It's nice because you now don't have to have a ladder moving it around, or even if you have a ladder, you're not having to assist your children up into these bunk beds. So looking at these bunk beds, they are a little bit shorter, but they are significantly wider than ones we've seen before. Something nice about these bunk beds is they don't necessarily need a ladder or assistance to get into their bed. So it is actually head to toe for Jessie, literally head to toe.
If you're very tall, you're not fitting, but this would be great for most kids.
Also back in here, there is some very nice storage for clothing. And a couple of drawers underneath. a two-tone, so you've got your kitchen features are in white and the rest of your cabinetry is in a medium gray. Color palettes are very cohesive. They match very well. Clear down from the floor to the wallpaper to our booth and couch. More modern features to this trailer is this overhead light. It's not your tacky gold or your ornate silver. So the kitchen area, it's nice that it's all on one side. You're not working from side to side, having people walk through you. Fridge right here is pretty much your standard size. Freezer up top as well. And you also have some nice storage underneath the fridge. Coming over to the range area, is a 3-burner, very nice glass top to cover. And your standard RV oven below. On this oven, you can actually see through it. Typically, you have a frosted glass or a tinted, but this is nice that it's clear that you can see what you're cooking. Up above the range here, we've got your standard RV microwave. Nice detail of this, kind of the stainless steel surround, matches it really nice and cleans it up. Coming over to the sink area, first thing I noticed was this really, really nice faucet. Nice thing about it is it can reach both sides of this giant sink. This sink also has not a hard top to it or a cover, but it has the disc drainers instead. So this kitchen does not offer a whole lot of storage, but it does have some very nice overhead, as well as under the sink and a few drawers below here as well. It does, however, have a very nice 2-cabinet pantry on the other side of the fridge here. Opening these up, they are quite deep, about an arm's length for me. This will offer plenty of storage for your food, pots and pans, whatever you need it to. Coming to this side of this unit is the dining and your couch area. Very nice fabric covering these cushions. This also breaks down into a bed, which is nice. Also extra storage underneath. Moving over to the couch area, it does have a cup holder option or possibly a 3rd-person option. This also breaks down into a bed. And it has ample storage underneath, right here from the front. This being lots of storage for maybe totes or blankets, bedding, if you've got a pet. So moving over to our entertainment center and our fireplace. Also a little bit of storage underneath right here, as well as your coat closet to the side. This entertainment area does offer a lot of space for those who need their big TVs. Continuing on up into the master. Nice thing is there's only 2 steps to get up into this unit. Right here to my left is the restroom. Has a nice big sized shower, lots of room to turn around in. Also has a little bench for sitting. Reference for the shower, we've got Jessie in there. Ample overhead, side to side.
Yeah, pretty big shower. Nice. Roomy, you could turn around, elbow room. That way you aren't, you know, like this. So, nice glass doors as well.
Has a very nice vanity space, storage underneath as well to the side. Going back into the master here, we've got our queen size bed. We've got overhead and side to side storage here. Pretty good storage there. Got your nice little nightstands to the side of you, under storage as well there. This bed does have steps on both sides of it. which gives you storage in the belly, but not actually underneath the bed. Something I haven't mentioned yet that goes with our modern theme to this unit is our faux wood wallpaper. This wallpaper is nice and light, so it keeps this room nice and bright. So this fifth wheel is a little shorter. It does have a sloped front, which doesn't give you much room when you're actually standing up in here. I'm about 5'2", and when I'm on this top step, I am hitting my head. Hope you guys have enjoyed this unit. It's been nice to see all the different things that they are adding to these for the 2021 year. Thanks again for catching us this week. We do appreciate the viewership. And once again, enjoy your weekend.